Chief of police, Abbas who? Chief of prison is who? The other side there. So where do you, Mr. President, get a moral authority? You, General Kaguta Museveni, to say a particular group is sectarian. You should go and sleep over that. We don't think Speaker M7&Among can no longer preside over that parliament where they have gone.
Hopefully the first word they speak when they show up will not be Chagulaniparaga na Buganda.
Do a roll call of all members of the Uganda caucus who never attended the meeting. Where were they? Each of them must account. Where were you when coffee was being taken?
In Uganda, all man that you Tawanika.
Museveni sirike ku by'amawanga. Amawanga ye chai, ye sapa, ye dinner, gy'olya ewaka. The caucus met the speaker, and in the meeting, we made a case. The speaker said, "But you people are damn right, but my hands are tied. I'm sent to do this job by the president." The propaganda is that the president called me on the question of UCDA. The president did not call me.
Omusumba ye n'asaba n'agamba bakawukulega agende wakumuluma. 13.
Era mbyagalira ne president. President wange.
Betwasaba bajje batusabire tebakoze eki tebalabise.
Tugenda kwekalakasa paka eza paka bulya.
By the way, give due regards to our leader of opposition. For the first time in the history of Parliament, for as long as I've been there, and I've been there for 10 years, about 10, 12 years, for the first time, Honorable Robert, Right Honorable Joel Senior was able to rally a minimum number of MPs that are required to challenge a decision of a speaker. Because ordinarily, the speaker has been using that window of I, and nay, and past dubious things from today. That is of the record set by Joel Senior will not permit the Speaker of Parliament to pass any other resolution which is anti-people without people voting and Ugandans knowing who has voted. So they will no longer hide under I is habit, now it's habit, no. We will just stand out, 40 of us, and say, let's go to the vote. If the matter is that contentious, we will not do it on every other bill. But those that we feel that are so critical to the welfare of Uganda, I think thanks to the National Unity Platform and our leadership, that we got that ministry power for which Right Honorable Speaker M7&Among has been hiding to pass dubious budgets, dubious expenditure, ROPCO, attack, where we can now have the number and the courage to challenge it. That's not a minor's achievement. Mr. President, also our argument, because finally we are saying our position as a caucus is that don't rationalize, don't abolish UCDA. Rationalization means abolishing. Dissolving. Section 4 of the bill says we shall dissolve UCDA. We are saying best practices of goodwill is to do it through agency. And the president, Mr. President, you can no longer, and I think General M7 is going to be hooked on this one properly. If he believes in it, he should wait. Mr. President, in the next 12 months, we shall find him down in the trenches. And on coffee, he's going to lose totally. So we are in it for a long haul. It's not an issue we are going to give up. It will not stop on, even if the martial numbers, this one, we will struggle and take it to the people of Uganda and tell the president, hands off. Actually, there's been a propaganda, which I will use, Mr. President, in a minute to debunk. The propaganda is that the president called me on the question of UCDA. The president did not call me. led by the able leadership of the leader of opposition, we agreed to do everything, to talk to anybody, to save coffee. So in the morning, we decided to meet the Speaker of Parliament and make our case and plead. You know, when you are weak, it's by the way, let us struggle to go to power. You plead with these people as if we are pleading with the angels on simple, obvious things. So in the morning, the Speaker knows. The caucus met the Speaker. And in the meeting, we made a case. The Speaker said, "But you people are damn right. But my hands are tied. I'm sent to do this job by the President." And how much vicious way, a little bit dishonest, without seeking the opinion of the caucus, she called the President. There and there, said, "Mr. President, the caucus is here. It has made a good case. They think this bill is wrong, and therefore it should be removed." That's their view. And without even said, "Chairman, here is the President. Here is General M7." So there were two things I could do: to refuse. And when I refused, she would have said, "It's you, as the chair of caucus, who refused to speak to General M7. So what do? I said, "Okay, give me that General M7. Immediately said, "You omutuju golo mutuju mu Luganda. Omutuju obuzabuza abantu osigama wanga okola biki muli eyo mubuzabuza abantu temutegeera." Very crude and becoming of a president for someone he has never talked to. Then I said, "Okay, Mr. President, for me, I come from Butambala. When I meet a stranger, I greet him with salam. Okay, salam alaikum." Then he realized that civil people don't start addressing others so crudely. And he sobered up and said, "Now, okay, now I hear you now. What are you saying?" I told him, "Mr. President, what the hell do you want our coffee for?" I gave him all the rationale and said, "You know, my government will not accept your propaganda. You are misleading people." I told him, "Mr. President, you will accept." I used it now. You can't call the President General. I said, General President, our stand at the caucus, our stand at the coffee growing community in Uganda, leave UCDA alone." And the business was closed. He said, "You go to hell. You are just another radical Muganda." That's why on the floor of Parliament, by the way, God is good. All the time, God is what? Now, the country did not know that this law had been brought to target a particular tribe until the Speaker of Parliament, on the floor of Parliament, now reviewed. She forgot to switch off the mic. That's when Katonda Mulimu, God was fighting for the people of Uganda. She forgot to switch off the what? The mic, and made a blunder of all blunders. By the way, in other countries, if it had happened in Europe, in everywhere, M7&Among would have resigned yesterday. Two things happened. A Speaker of Parliament, when I was appointed by the, for example, I'm a chairperson of Uganda Parliamentary Caucus. Much as I'm NUP, I have other members of caucus who are not NUP. I have members of caucus of NRM, of DP, of CP, of independents, as long as they come from what? This region. So when I'm in that chair, I don't necessarily take the national unity position. I try to, even if it's the national unity position, I try to market it. But I try to try as much as possible to be neutral. Because that's the leadership code of what? Conduct. Now, the Speaker of Parliament is stopped by our rules of procedure to participate, to debate on a matter on the floor. But for her now to take side and say, "Do we have numbers?" That means she had a side. Then use the staff of Parliament to say, "Please ensure these Uganda don't get the numbers." Now, the Speaker of Parliament in Uganda, we have the anti-sectarian law. So the Speaker of Parliament abused the anti-sectarian law, and as therefore night, when Parliament resumes, tomorrow we are sitting as a caucus again to review our stand, but we don't think two things. we don't think Speaker M7&Among can no longer preside over that parliament where they have gone. Because she's not going to take us away. Is she going to take us away? We are there on the rights of people, so she will not do that. Secondly, we've told her, if we really want, offer an equivocal apology to the people of Uganda and to the people of Uganda. Certainly, we have said, if you fail to do so, resign. The next action, I'll not reveal it here, I need to first approve with our members, which we have, the idea we have. We are saying we may, if she insists. But be as it may, we will ensure Parliament does not proceed on any other matter until that one is resolved. That is our stand. Finally, in English, the President wrote the other day that we are tribal. That the people, now, of the things I've said about of what is tribal there. But let us examine President M7 on tribalism, where he has a moral authority whatsoever to call any group tribal. This is the President, so to say, for the first time, who appointed her wife a minister. His wife a minister. His son a CDF. His brother a small president. His Mako running the judiciary, running the coffee. Now, can he talk about the tribe? For him, he's even beyond the tribe. He's a family. But also let us examine. If he doesn't have a conspiracy, because at the end of the day, I read the caucus, if he doesn't have a conspiracy against the people of Uganda, Vice President, he says, is Yoweri Kaguta Museveni under his regime. Deputy is who? Alupo. Anita who? Vice Speaker, Thomas who? Chief Justice? Prime Minister, there are 4. One is Nabanja, she's from Bugoro. Deputy is Moses Sai. Third is Rebecca Kadaga. Another one is Nakadam. Let's go to his direct appointments. Chief of Defense Forces, Muhozi who? Chief of Police, Abbas who? Chief of Prison is who? Yabasaija. So where do you, Mr. President, get a moral authority? You, General Kaguta Museveni, to say a particular group is sectarian. You should go and sleep over that. Then on coffee, so we have debunked his notion of tribalism. Then on coffee, simple analogy. Some people, One and others, have been trying to market some idea that we dismissed as a caucus. And let me stand here. 3 years, 5 years is not a position of the caucus. The position of caucus is for non-dissolution of UCDA. I've given a crude example for clarity. Can you take a virgin woman to a labor ward and say, let me keep you there, you are still virgin, but somehow you'll get a man, and along the way, you'll be pregnant, but you'll give birth in 3 months. You must be a crazy person. Therefore, 3 years don't mean anything. For us, we are saying coffee is too big a crop to be under the Ministry of Agriculture. It's too big a crop to be under the Ministry of Agriculture, and we are going to do everything possible. But remember, members of national platform and the country, MPs are not enough. You people, I thank each of you who have been on social media, who have been used every platform, every media to amplify this message. Please, thank you so much. But let's do more. Tomorrow we shall announce an action plan on how we are going to fight this issue for the next 1 or 2 weeks. It is half time. It could be 1-0, but there's still another half to play for. There is still clause 4 for which we are going to resist. Clause 4 is for dissolution of UCDA, the caucus, and other members. And please, do a roll call of all members of the Uganda caucus who never attended the meeting. Where were they? Each of them must account. Where were you when coffee was being taken? Muganda kantandikira lijenkomi. Twasijja kulwawo. Ekisogera ddala president tasobola kujja wano takyayina moral authority General Museveni. Museveni takyayina moral authority kuyita muntu yenna tribal. Teri ali tribal gwe kusingayo wali Museveni. Gwe singa okuba tribal. Gwe president wa Uganda yakasooka okulonda mukyalawo n'omufuula minister. N'olonda mutamanyi we kayiti akulira amagye. Muganda wo General Musale y'omu kati alinga naye president omuto. N'akwata bakoddomi be kati mpulira mukoddomi we omulwabo ogwo ngenda basomera wano kampani zemanyi okumanya Museveni alimba lowooza tuli badongo. Gwe twogerera yamaze dda okucontractinga ebitongole ebimu okutunda emmwanyi. Era ngenda bibabulira wano nga mala. Mutegeere nti ekimutwaze emmwanyi atewo UCDA kugisa mu nsonda agiwe peneti. Kugisa mu nsonda agiwe ki bw'aboogo. Yamaze dda okukola endagaano ne kampani y'Abachina, Chinese Construction Company, okugenda okutunda emmwanyi wa eChina. Ekinaavaamu zino emmwanyi zijja kukola ebbeeyi ku faamu y'omulimi. N'olwekyo ku kiri ekya tribe Mr. President tukuyidde mukyabani naye gavumenti yo gye walonda General Museveni katugitunulemu bw'oba Abaganda tubalinaako kikyamu. Olaba omusajja oyo Ssaabasajja nga mugagga nga mulwadde ng'ayagala obujjanjabi ng'abanja gavumenti ya General Museveni bilioni 2.5 yasobola dde okumuwaako 5 bilioni. Musajja watu yejjanjabi omutya omulwadde alwadde akubanja n'otamuwa sente n'otamusasula ki sente ze. Nene kyala walonda cabinet katugitunulemu ssebo omumyukawo alupo Speaker Parliament yo kwa bayisa mukokasiyo M7&Among tayewa ya myuka omulamuzi Winnie-Dolo ba Prime Minister bali bana ye Winnie-Dolo ba Prime Minister bali bana asooka ye Nabanja mukazi Munyolo amudira Moses Ali aba mu West Nile amudira Rebecca Kadaga Musoga owokusatu Nakadama Musoga. Seba Abaganda bakola ki? Butera ye Deputy Chief Justice. Butera ne mubaloya nga tusomya amateeka wano tofunayo wadde n'omu ogwakale beerako omumyuka wa Chief Justice. N'ogenda n'olonda amagye n'ogawa Muhoozi Kainerugaba, n'olonda poliisi n'ogiwa baasi, n'ogenda n'olonda ki prison n'ogiwa byaki by'abasajja. Kati atukwata yani ye Muhoozi Kainerugaba na baasi. Atusalira emisango ye Winnie-Dolo. Atutwala akutusiba otusibisa wani wabe abasajja. Ne kooti y'amajyane agikulira by the way. Ani akulira kooti y'amajyane abaana baffe gye babadde? Yani ne kooti y'amajyane naye ya muki ya Mugabe. Ne bengenda ku bitongole ebikesi ani director wa ISO Magambo ana mumyuka Katabazi. Ani director wa ESO badipisi bona sebo president ebyamawanga biveko sirika Museveni sirike ku byamawanga amawanga ye chai ye sapa ye dina jolya ewaka waliyo ne byabakama byakulya akatiko kati k'ebyokulonda. Kakati gwe sebo musajja gwe General Museveni ojawa notengerera nosekiwandiiko kyabo b'amawanga teri akusinga kusosola amawanga okujjako gwe. Nero wali ogenda mu nsiko ate si National Unity Platform mugirabe Secretary General waffe ye Lubongo ya kiki ekyo oyo Muganda oyo Muganda. Kakati ffe abo twasukkawo dda awo wooli mu mawanga emboozi y'amawanga giveeko totubuzaabuza. Ensonga eziri mu ddiro bbiri. Ensooka emmwanyi togikwatako. Ey'okubiri M7&Among eyakoze byakola togenda mumwekwekamu yekwekewwo mugenda kutusansanya ku mawanga. Anita must go. Kati ebyo byotubulira ebirala mboozi kinyumya obula tuli kinyumya nga tukutwale wa Mukama Katonda. So totunyumya tetwagala abavuga ennaku zino bagamba tetwagala kola ki manya. Tetwagala kola ki manya, twagala ebintu bibiri. Mwanyi giveeko, Anita must resign. Zensonga meka biri. Kati totunyumiza mawanga biki byonna betugamba kyemwanyi bajasi be bagikolako obulima bwo bwe bakolako buliwa. Vanira bwe bakolako aliwa. Bayinya abantu obusaanyi buliwa. Eyo ministry y'agacca totwale mwanyi zaffe nakamalo gikolako audit. Eyo ye ministry yagula embuzi. Mukitegera yagula embuzi emu obukadde 7. Embuzi emitwalo 2 ne zifa mu wiiki 2. Nga baziguze obukadde buki buli mbuzi zafa mu wiiki 2. Wekyo kyali mbuzi naki ye ministry yagula tractor. Abatamanyi tractor ekikola tractor hydraulic system eno yesitula. Yagula tractor nezitwala Karamoja nga tekuli number plate naye nga zagenda nga hydraulic system zaazo tezikola. Ziri eyo mu Uganda zonna. Eyo ministry baadi okutambuza amazzi ag'ennimiro etulageyo pampu n'emu. Eyo ministry endwadde covid eri mu ICU tosobola kutwalayo bebi waffe emwanyi. Yagenda nekulweta mnanasi. What happened? Ebyennyanja byagirema, buli kimu kyakikola ki n'ekirema. Kyatasobola kuluma kutuusa mu mawanga. Mwebaza ababaka ba Parliament. 7 bonna mwabaddemu abakyoliibo olanyabani abagisutu abadde nabo. Mr. President, amawanga mwene ensonga tegagenda kukola ki kukola okakozesa kukuuma M7&Among eyagenze n'akola ki mu General M7. Eno ensonga tegenda kukola ku nsonga eno tukkirize tukutwale. Ne tumugambe na kino mu abantu bawa lubalembera ng'embero kokoze ki kati buli omu twebaza abali ku social media. Waliwo omwana yakinkoledde senga mumanyi yagenze n'akuba Emmanuel n'akuba omukongozi Emmanuel Kanyunyusi yakoze omulimu. Waliwo abawala tulabe nga boogera ebigambo ebirungi ku social media. Buli omu gyali speak so act like so. Tujja genda mu maaso tujja kuwangula. Banzijukiza wano giri emyaka 2 ejjamba egirwanika 3 ebyo bibye 5 ebyo bibye ffe position ya kokasi eri clear. Ekyesimu nze Muwanga Kivumbi nsubira ne President General M7. Enamba yange takiina. Twali twegayirira bannange tubonaabona twegayirira speaker ku makyalo tutegeere tuleme kugenda mu Parliament kulwana nenkunga ababaka ba Parliament bonna abatagala mwanyi tugende tusinkane speaker. Betuba twali twogera ne speaker kati ngamba tegedde nnyo ngambulabika muli batuufu nnyo. Ensonga zammwe ngeze ez'amagezi, ensonga zammwe nga eza common sense, naye n'ensonga President yagituma tesobola gyebasalirawo mu ngeri y'olukwesikwesi. N'akwata essimu nga tuli mu meeting awo n'ababaka bonna n'akubira President nti amubuulire bitwogedde oba teyabimubuulira bulungi nabanga tabitegedde bulungi. Naye mukazi wattu oluvannyuma naga nti kale ne chairman atwala abaana ababaka waali yogera naye nga tuteza lukonye bubiri. Betugana okwogera ne General M7 ajja kugamba nti ffe abantu ffe twawaayo mwanyi twagana okwogera ne President. Nemugagale nze ndi musajja ate oyo agenda kunkola ki n'agimpa n'atandika mu ngeri etali ya bulijjo. Nangamba gwe omaze ebbanga lyonna ng'oli mutujju nga nkunoonya. Nangamba nti kakati gwe oli eyo musiriwaza abantu mwonoona abantu musiga bukyayi bw'amawanga nayombera eddakiika nga naye musajja gwe n'enkola eyaffe ey'obufirika omuntu buli gw'otamanyi osooka n'okola ki n'omubuuzaako. Ne bakale nze eyakuzibwa obulungi kakutoolera essalaamu kamuguze ku mpisa bwe namuligiza ku mpisa olwo n'addamu ak'omuti kale ogamba ki ne munnyonnyola bye mbanyonnyodde ku mwanyi kyemwanyi giveeko tokikwatako y'abantu baffe ye maama ye taata ye tubeezaawo kireke ne munnyonnyola by the way wakati w'emmwanyi n'amafuta ne mugabagana amafuta kwoteredde ebitongole National Oil Company ebisaawe ebiki senga tugasima okumala emyaka 25 tugenda kufuna billion US dollars 22 ebyo biri mu ndagaano billion dollars 22 okumala emyaka 25 si buli mwaka mu myaka 25 billion dollars 22 ngolo bagambe dola baro y'amafuta ejagula dola 5 olwaleero baro egula 10 lwaki amafuta gano bonna ge mulaba bakuba jejerebu bakola biki tugenda kufuna mu billion dollars ng'eggwanga kubanga endagaano mbi nabanyonnyola ddanga ne finance minister kyamafuta Museveni yagatunda tetunakola ki tetunalaba General Museveni tugenda kufuna mu busente butono nnyo emmwanyi leero twalese 1.4 billion betunafuna million bags 20 tugenda kuba tulina billion 3 the trillion 10 buli mwaka tetugenda kuba nga tukola ki nga tufuna mu myaka 25 emmwanyi ejja kubeerese billion 75 nakyo diru y'emmwanyi esinga ey'amafuta ogenda owala kyovola baleese Lwabogo aleese simanyi inspire Uganda agiwadde Abachina peneti twamugobesa bugobesi mujugire peneti mu nsonda wali waki wali Ssaabasajja Kabaka awangaale ne mugamba twala ebiko ebintu byo tubiwulidde tukutegedde Katonda omulungi ono atali nguzi laba omukongozi we anyite bwavaayo n'atunnyonnyola bulungi ekyama ekiri emabega kyatagetinga Baganda mwamutegedde Your Excellency webali kunonda nenkulira nembeera finance minister nembeera kyeyawa kokasi nembeera kyeyawa paaka senga sigwe senga siriiwo ompadde ne ku sente Ssaabasajja Kabaka akole ki mpiro mbimanyi mbikola lwa President Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Mukama Katonda akuwangaazi obeerewo ekiseera kyonna.
Banaye Museveni toli musosoze uliriza ayina lamirama atamanya gegamuze sikakwatanga amera lamirama tumwebaze meja tolisima they are the ones managing where they want to send the coffee atenga Lwabogo gwe bawazirye biliyoni ennyamwena muyiga okunywa kaawa naye kubameka wana abafuna gwo kaawa oyo gwe yagabira abantu Lwabogo era ne mu palamenti ya Uganda Anita Amongo ya facilitating Lwabogo okufuna Lwabogo yawasa muwala wa Museveni kati oyo mukodomi waki wa Museveni omulimu gwakola kati gwa kutunda kaawa bamuwa million dollar 10 ze billion 37 anonya akatale nawe bakuwa billion 37 no bango overe waife mu kyalo Indudi wallahi osobola nnonya bakuwa abafuna aina 37 billion nya kunywako mbwa abanywa abantu bayiga okunywa kaawa kyokka ate ne bamwongera 37 agenda mutunda ebweru yo yayogera ku mawanga so byonna bali mu lukwesi yeye nyini kwa twagamba dati Pineti ye Museveni teri Pineti ye Museveni so Museveni yakozesa kati government eno gye yawamba okuwa Pineti okwewa naye mwebale nnyo mwebali ddala baka wa parliament era tuli mabega wamwe twabagamba dati abantu abo lwakweyerusa si beerufu nnyo naye nga balowooza tulimba she's a mafia so ffe ebyokumujja mu ntebe tujja kubawakira doza n'enyu tujja kubawakira kuba that has been our position.
In Uganda there's a manga bagiyita batya mu luzungu manda in Uganda waliwo manda gye bayita bwanika ekutemba n'ovaayo n'obyogera nga totegedde. It's not very good to talk with this Uganda because they have that manga. Now Anita Among ended up spilling the beans.
Omusumba ye n'asaba n'agamba bagawugule gagende wa kumuluma 13
era mbyagalira ddala pulezidenti wange
betwasaba bajje batusabire tebakoze eki tebalabise
tugenda kwekalakasa paka kulumya